Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, I watched episode 5 of Matlock last night. I had no idea it screened this early in the week because found it on like Monday night. I've been watching it Thursday, Friday and had no idea. I need to work out what day these episodes actually drop on 10 plus. But this one was a really emotional episode because the case involved a former prisoner who was part of a class action against some abuse from the prison guards and all that in the prison that she was in. But she relapses, and Matlock has to deal with that because she spots right away that she is actually high when they go to interview her, because she's basically going to be doing the main testimony. And then once she isn't able to do it, because Matlock says you cannot put her on the stand, they can't get anyone else to step up. So they're really struggling with that. And Matlock does get caught up in dealing with this girl and her addiction. She, after she goes on a bender, she goes to find her in like a drug den, and she takes her to the office to try and get her help, and more because she wants to help her than she's worried about the case. And of course the other lawyer is upset because she's like, we don't have a case anymore, blah, blah, blah. And she goes off, she lets the Oscar winner out, and she's like, this is a real person. What if this is one of your twins? She deserves respect. It's more important that we're getting her help than we are, having her help us with this case. And she really did a great job, particularly with that scene. And also the husband, because he's helping, and they're really bumbling because they're trying not to involve the grandson. So they're really struggling with the tech side of things, and they don't make much forward, momentum in this episode so far as the other case and all that, and working out the emails because of that. And there's a moment where the husband also sort of gets emotional because he's like, let's just get our grandson back involved because we need to get to the bottom of this. Just dealing with another person with addiction, a younger woman, much like her daughter, just brought everything up for them. And it was all really well acted. It turned out that the new warden or whatever who has been reforming the prison basically went in and tried to trigger her and get her to relapse and send in a drug dealer to sell her drugs and everything. And all this was to try and get rid of her because she seemed to think that the money would be better spent on new programs to help the current prisoners rather than compensating people in the past who had been abused, because she seemed to be trying to reform things, but at the same time she had a lot of contempt for the old prisoners and what they went through. They ended up winning, and they got them $2 million each, which is, sometimes I watch these lawyer shows, and when they win, it's great, but then you think, in the real world, would that have happened? Would there have been a happy ending? I don't know. But it was a really good episode. There was another sort of smaller story where they were trying to get the Asian girl, the assistant, to have like a life-work balance by getting a life, and they sort of set her up with the IT girl. And there's also another scene where Maddie was supposed to call the other guys because there was some big speech about, we're all working together as a team and all that, and then she goes into the drug den by herself and didn't involve the other kids in that at all. And they get really upset, particularly the Latino guy, and he is fairly, serious about it, and I really didn't think he was going to let up, and I thought she was going to tell the truth about having at least a relative who had dealt with drug addiction, but she makes up some lie about how her grandson got in trouble, and the school called right before she meant to call them, and she just forgot, and he buys it. I'm like, I don't think he would have bought that. That didn't quite ring true, so a bit disappointed there, because I would rather have seen him go through sort of trying to get to the bottom of what's happening with her and having more of a clue, and not sort of being fooled by the old lady routine. So, but overall, good episode, very emotional. I cried a few times. This is Kathy Bates. She's Oscar winner material. And the husband was quite good as well. And it was believable that they had gone through this, and that was triggering all the memories and all the feelings that came with dealing with a child with drug addiction, and then trying to also deal with this other person and feeling the responsibility of having to help them as well. So yeah, looking forward to the next episode, and it's going to be here sooner than I know, because it looks like it's a weekend thing or something. So I don't have to wait as long for the next one. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Matlock. I'm loving the show. I just don't know how many more episodes there are. I really need to look at this, but I kind of don't want to find out there's only like 8 episodes or something. I just want to imagine it's just like a old school TV shows that's going to go on for like 6 months every week or something, like 26 episodes or something, but I doubt it. But I'm going to go Google that.